Alrighty, so I want to talk about the dangers of line weight. I don't mean this in like a bad way. I think there's a good way to use it and a bad way. Um, when I was doing Drawbox, I used it to help, kind of help me keep me in line. Because one of the issues with drawing stuff sometimes is the fact you have some, like, the more you do it, the less painful it gets. But, like, initially, when I was doing it, I had a hard time. Like, I would get more stressed out with the more work that was done on a page. And sometimes I would come back to a page and I would kind of even be confused where I left off. That gets better with time and a lot of drawing. But I'm going to show you an example first by like drawing a box and kind of showing like how certain things pull attention. Now, the danger in this is that this doesn't just apply to line weight, but pretty much like it could apply, like there are many other relationships that you can do that would cause this issue, whether sizing, proportional issues, things that look incorrect. Because you have to think that when someone looks at a drawing, there's going to be points of interest, and there are going to be other areas that like do not bring any interest to the viewer whatsoever. So like when you have those things, it's important for your composition as a whole. Oh, I really don't like that box. I'm gonna do another one. I'm sorry. You could feel free to fast forward a little bit if you want to. Sometimes you're happy with your work than others. Other times you're tired, and that could be affecting it. I don't like that. That's okay. And, you know, just to let you know, I am still learning, even though I've been doing it for 3 years. So please bear with me through my mistakes. Okay, well, I drew another really bad box. Not proud of this one either. But that's okay. And wow, I hate this box. I'm gonna do another one. Hey, feel free to draw along with me. Maybe you could draw a box that is. I bet you can. That's a lot better than what I drew. I'm a bit. I just finished doing another video, so I keep making mistakes because I'm tired and I probably should have taken a break, but I'm too stubborn. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. I don't like that curve line. I don't think I'm drawing too small. Maybe I am. Okay. I'm starting to like this box more. But let's see how I do at it. Now just to draw the back dimension. Okay, well, I hate this box, but we're going to work with it. Okay, so I want to talk about line weight. It's only been, let me look, 6 minutes. So the important thing is it draws attention. So I'm going to draw over in this area again, and I'm going to make it like thicker. Okay, what does it do? So if I'm looking at this box, I feel like all the attention being drawn to here. So like that's where the eyes kind of go. I'm going to do it a little more to, I'm probably really messing this up. I should have gone over it. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to go over to lines a couple times. Kind of make it larger so you can see. Okay. So like when you're looking at this box, this like shape here, this side of the box, that's like dragging all of the attention and the eyes of the viewer. So if you were to do the same to like this side, I think it kind of causes an issue because your brain is noticing the thicker lines on like 3 lines, and I'll do a little more just to show like how ridiculous it could get. And you have like this weird shape that kind of is like competing for all of your attention, and I think if you would do it to like this side and this other side to the right, if you could see where I'm drawing, and if you were to do it down here, and if we were to do it down here, well, I'd say for the most part you kind of focus more attention on the visible sides of the box rather than the back dimensions, because like the sides that I all highlighted here are the sides that are like visible to the viewer, and if you have like 3D vision, you'd be able to see that line, and that line, but we didn't add line weight to it. So I think the danger here is if you add like line weight to everything, it kind of detracts where the viewer would be looking, so they kind of get a bit confused, and you kind of have everything fighting for attention to the point that nothing's really important, and you're not really trying to drag out anything. But I think when you have something like this, it could really help, because it's showing, it kind of helps reinforce the 3-dimensionality of the box. I want to say I learned this from Drawbox. I think I did. I may have learned it from like another thing that I can't remember, or maybe I read in a book, but you can add certain line weight to try to do that, but if you add too much, you can cause pulling anger. In old art pieces, there was a thing called chiaroscuro. So let me show you. You kind of had like, pretend this line is a person, this line is a person, and this line is a person, and there would be like a there would be competing information like all around, like all types of stuff. But in the center or like some part, everything kind of was organized around a dead space. Oops. YouTube algorithm is not going to like that. But you basically had a dead space in which there was just nothing but like emptiness, and everything was kind of arranged around there. It was kind of like a lightweight or like a dark light conflicting, and it was kind of a way to drag the viewer through the piece to kind of show a hierarchy when it came to how the artist wanted you to view the piece. I always kind of thought of it like a dark hole. It kind of drags everything in. Or am I thinking, yeah, dark hole? Yeah. So that's kind of how I would think of it. But, use it sparingly, and maybe look at other artists who've used it successfully to get the point across and to use it properly. But you could also try to ask other people what they think to get their feedback on it. But yeah, I think I explained this thoroughly. If I could expand upon this in the future, I will. But yeah, thank you for listening. I appreciate it.